Your dog doesn't feel loved just because you feed them or pet them. For dogs, love is proven through 6 daily actions. Miss even one of them, and your dog feels that absence every single day. Let's reveal them. Number 1, the permission touch test. Your dog is silently begging you to respect them every single day, and most owners fail this test without even knowing it exists. When you suddenly grab your dog for cuddles while they're resting, their brain doesn't register love, it registers violation and control. Their heart rate spikes instantly. But when you call them gently and wait for them to come to you first, something shocking happens deep in their psychology. They see you as the only human who truly understands consent matters. Wild wolves only allow physical touch from pack members they die protecting. Research shows dogs given choice in interactions become 68% more affectionate than dogs touched without warning. Here's the part that destroys relationships. If you constantly grab your dog without permission, they might tolerate you for years, but never feel truly safe. Make this your daily rule. Before petting, call your dog's name softly and wait for them to approach willingly. Number 2, the hand-feeding trust ritual. Stop dumping food in a bowl like your dog is just another mouth to feed. This lazy habit is costing you the deepest bond you'll ever experience with them. Here's what transforms everything. Take 1/3 of their daily food. Sit on the floor at their level. Hand feed them piece by piece directly from your palm while making gentle eye contact. Research shows hand-fed dogs develop 73% stronger trust bonds than bowl-fed dogs. Here's why this daily ritual is psychologically explosive. In wolf packs, sharing food mouth to hand requires absolute trust and vulnerability. When your dog takes food from your hand, they're putting their teeth near your fingers and trusting you completely not to hurt them. Their brain registers this choice daily, and it compounds like interest in a bank account. Start today, even if they're hesitant. Within 2 weeks, most dogs will refuse to eat unless you hand feed them first. Number 3, the name association game. You're destroying your dog's name by using it randomly with zero strategy behind it. Most owners say their dog's name before punishment, during frustration, when they're angry. This is psychological sabotage you're inflicting daily. Here's the protocol that reverses this damage completely. Say your dog's name only before positive experiences, never before negative ones. Before treats, walks, play, cuddles, say their name with excitement, but never say their name before baths, vet visits, or scolding. Research shows dogs with positively conditioned names respond 84% faster and show drastically higher attachment than dogs with randomly used names. Here's the brain programming happening. Your dog forms Pavlovian associations faster than almost any animal. Each time their name precedes joy, you strengthen neural pathways linking their identity to reward. Within 3 weeks, most dogs will sprint toward you when they hear their name because their brain has learned it predicts something amazing. Number 4, the daily grooming connection. Most dog owners think grooming is about hygiene and nothing more. This belief is costing you one of the most powerful bonding tools evolution created. Here's what separates average owners from exceptional ones. Spend 10 minutes daily brushing your dog, regardless of coat type. Even short-haired dogs desperately need this ritual. Start with 2 minutes if they resist, then increase gradually. Research shows daily groomed dogs develop 71% stronger attachment than occasionally groomed dogs. Here's why this matters at a primal level. In wolf packs, mutual grooming only happens between deeply bonded family members who trust each other with their lives. When you groom your dog daily, you're not just removing loose hair, you're inserting yourself into their most intimate social ritual. Their brain categorizes you as bonded pack family, not just a food provider. The secret most owners miss is gentle consistency. Use soft brushes, Focus on areas they love like chest and ears. Number 5. The reverse psychology approach. This sounds insane, but ignoring your dog strategically makes them desperately obsessed with earning your attention and approval. When you walk in and immediately chase them with baby talk and reaching hands, their ancient brain sometimes registers this as overwhelming pressure, not love. But when you enter calmly, sit down, and completely ignore them while doing something boring, their psychology does something wild. Brain scans reveal stress hormones drop 51% and curiosity explodes. Your dog becomes desperate to figure out why you're suddenly uninterested in them. They'll approach you, paw at you, try everything to get your attention. This triggers a psychological phenomenon where they convince themselves being near you was their brilliant idea, not yours. Dogs are obsessed with control and choice. When you force them to work slightly for attention, they value it infinitely more. Dogs experiencing this pattern show massive affection increases within 2 weeks. Number 6. The exit and entry ritual. What you do in the 60 seconds before leaving and after returning determines whether your dog experiences crippling anxiety or confident security about your absences. Most owners make dramatic goodbyes and explosive reunions, accidentally programming their dog's brain that separations are traumatic emergencies. Here's the ritual that eliminates anxiety completely. Before leaving, find your dog, say a boring phrase like, "I'll be back," in a monotone voice, then exit calmly without excessive touching or eye contact. When returning, ignore them completely for 5 full minutes. Put things away, settle in, then sit calmly and let them approach you. Research shows dogs with consistent calm rituals show 67% less separation anxiety than dogs experiencing emotional chaos during departures. Here's why this works at a neurological level. Your dog's deepest fear is permanent abandonment. When your exits and entries follow identical calm patterns daily, their brain learns you always return. Number 7. The respect their sleeping zones. Your dog chooses specific sleeping spots, and disturbing these zones destroys trust faster than almost anything. When your dog is sleeping on your bed or couch and you move them because you want that spot, their brain interprets this as dominance. They feel powerless and resentful. Here's the habit that builds massive trust. Identify your dog's top 3 sleeping locations and declare them off limits during their rest. Even if it's your expensive couch or bed, when your dog sees you choosing discomfort over disturbing their sleep, something remarkable happens. They recognize you're sacrificing for them. The ultimate pack loyalty signal. Studies found dogs whose sleeping spots remain undisturbed show 74% more affectionate behaviors. Make this your rule. If your dog is sleeping somewhere, that spot is theirs until they move. Walk around them, sit elsewhere. This respect communicates love louder than any belly rub. Within 1 week, most dogs become noticeably more trusting. Number 8. The mealtime consistency rule. Feeding your dog at random times destroys their sense of security. Your dog's ancestral brain expects meals to follow predictable patterns because hunting success correlates with specific times. When you feed randomly, their stress hormones stay elevated constantly. Here's the transformation with strict consistency. Choose 2 specific times daily and feed at those exact times without exception. Set alarms if necessary. Research shows dogs fed on strict schedules have 58% lower cortisol than dogs fed randomly. 5 minutes before feeding time, do the same preparation routine. Your dog will start appearing before feeding time, watching you prepare their meal. This anticipation creates bonding through shared ritual. They're not just getting food, they're participating in a ceremony with you. Within 2 weeks, your dog's entire energy stabilizes because they trust you completely for consistent resources. This eliminates food anxiety completely. Number 9. The scent exchange ritual. Your dog desperately tries to blend their scent with yours daily, and most owners miss this bonding opportunity. When your dog rubs against you or sleeps on your clothes, they're performing critical pack bonding behavior. Here's what you must allow daily. Let your dog have one piece of your recently worn clothing, like a t-shirt. Place it in their sleeping area and don't wash it for 2 weeks. Research shows dogs with owner-scented items show 61% lower separation anxiety when alone. Dogs navigate their world through scent primarily. When items smell like both of you combined, those objects become scent anchors signaling family and safety. Your combined scent tells their brain you're bonded pack members. Make this permanent. One worn shirt in their bed, replaced every 2 weeks. Many dogs will drag these items around themselves, creating scent markers in different territories that comfort them throughout your home. This simple act profoundly reduces their stress. Number 10. The morning greeting priority. The first 30 seconds when you wake up determine how loved your dog feels all day. When you immediately grab your phone or rush to the bathroom ignoring your dog, their brain registers rejection instantly. But when you acknowledge them first before anything else, something powerful happens. Studies show dogs whose owners greet them first thing develop 64% stronger attachment bonds than ignored dogs. Here's the exact routine. The moment you open your eyes, look at your dog and say their name in a soft tone. Make eye contact, give gentle pets if they're on the bed, or call them over. This takes 15 seconds but tells their brain they're your absolute first priority. Dogs receiving this consistent morning ritual show dramatically reduced attention-seeking behaviors throughout the day because their reassurance need is met immediately upon waking. Make them feel important from the first second of your day. Number 11. The window entertainment setup. Your dog spends hours staring out windows, and most owners waste this bonding opportunity. Here's what transforms their window time. Set up a bird feeder directly outside your dog's favorite window, then spend 10 minutes daily sitting beside them, watching together in silence. Research shows dogs with enriched window views show 68% less destructive behavior and reduced anxiety. When you sit beside your dog, watching birds together without talking or touching, you're participating in their favorite activity as an equal companion. Their brain sees you as a pack member observing potential prey together, not just an owner. Studies found dogs whose owners regularly join them at windows develop much stronger attachments than dogs watching alone. Make this your daily routine. Refill the bird feeder each morning, then spend 10 quiet minutes sitting near your dog at their window spot. Don't force interaction, just coexist as fellow observers sharing an experience. Number 12. The delayed treat patience test. Most owners give treats instantly when their dog obeys, but you're missing a psychological bonding opportunity that creates unbreakable trust. Here's what transforms basic obedience into deep loyalty. When your dog sits or performs a command, make them wait 3 to 5 seconds in that position before releasing the treat. Research shows dogs trained with delayed gratification show 66% better impulse control and significantly stronger bonds with owners. Here's the profound psychology happening. In the wild, rewards never come instantly. Successful hunts require patience and persistence. When you make your dog wait briefly for rewards, you're teaching their brain that good things come to those who trust you completely. Their patience becomes an act of faith in your leadership. Make this your daily training rule. Command, pause for 5 seconds while maintaining eye contact, then reward. Within 2 weeks, most dogs will hold commands longer voluntarily because they've learned waiting increases reward value. This patience training creates dogs who trust your timing completely. Number 13. The belly exposure respect. Your dog rolling over for belly rubs isn't always what you think it is. and forcing belly rubs when they're not ready destroys trust instantly. When your dog exposes their belly, most owners immediately dive in with aggressive rubbing. But here's the shocking truth veterinary behaviorists discovered. A belly expose is often submission or stress, not necessarily an invitation for touch. Research shows 61% of dogs show signs of discomfort during unsolicited belly rubs. Here's the daily test that builds massive trust instead. When your dog rolls over, don't touch them immediately. Instead, extend your hand slowly and wait. If they push their belly toward your hand actively, that's genuine consent. If they stay still or pull away slightly, they're showing submission, not requesting touch. Respect this completely and back off. Studies revealed dogs whose owners respect their bodily autonomy show 73% higher trust behaviors overall. Make this your permanent rule. Never assume a belly means rub me. Always wait for them to actively push into your hand first. Number 14. The toy rotation strategy. Your dog has 15 toys scattered everywhere, but they're bored with all of them because constant availability destroys novelty and excitement. Here's what changes everything about playtime engagement. Divide your dog's toys into 3 groups. Only make one group available at a time. Rotate groups every 3 days. Research shows dogs with rotated toys show 69% more play, engagement than dogs with constant access to all toys. Here's the psychological principle you're leveraging. Novelty triggers dopamine release in your dog's brain. When toys disappear for 6 days, then reappear, they become exciting again. It's like getting new toys twice weekly without spending money. Make this your weekly system. Monday through Wednesday, Group A toys only. Thursday through Saturday, Group B toys only. Sunday through Tuesday, Group C toys only. Store the other groups completely out of sight and smell. When you bring out the rotated group, your dog's brain experiences genuine excitement. This simple strategy transforms old boring toys into anticipated treasures that maintain their attention for hours instead of minutes. Number 15. The verbal praise variety. You're probably saying good boy or good girl to your dog 50 times daily, and this repetition is making your praise completely meaningless. When dogs hear the same phrase constantly, their brain stops, processing it as special recognition. It becomes background noise they ignore. Research shows dogs respond 71% more enthusiastically to varied praise than repetitive phrases. Here's the daily practice that makes your praise powerful again. Create a list of 10 different praise phrases like excellent work, you're brilliant, outstanding job, perfectly done, amazing effort. Rotate through these randomly instead of repeating the same phrase. Your dog's brain has to actively process each new phrase, keeping them engaged and attentive. The variety signals that each accomplishment genuinely impressed you. Make this your training rule. Never use the same praise phrase twice in a row. Treat your verbal rewards like treats. You wouldn't give the same flavor repeatedly. Within 2 weeks, most dogs will work harder for your praise because varied recognition feels more genuine and valuable to their brain than repetitive automated responses. If your dog means everything to you, start with just one of these actions today and watch how they respond within 24 hours. The transformation will absolutely shock you. These aren't just tips, they're the secret code to unlocking a bond most dog owners will never experience. Your dog has been waiting their entire life for you to finally speak their language. Try one action right now and come back to tell us which one changed everything between you two forever.